The StarCraft scene is losing its mind right now as the final player for the Team Liquid Greatest Players of All Time list is out. It is Maru.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
People have been going nuts on Twitter, or X, or whatever it's called now. I'm not going to go through all these articles. I just wanted to talk about this a little bit here. You can see that, by the way, this is some of the best stuff Team Liquid has done in a long time. I think it stirs up debate. God, look how long this article is. We get all the way down to the bottom. I just want to show you guys the top 10 list here. It should be all the way. Okay, so here we are. So this was their list. I don't agree with everything in the list, but that's okay. I think no matter what you do to make this list, you're going to offend fans. You're going to offend players for sure. But they backed all this up with a lot of stats, which is very much welcome. So their list was Rain at 10, TY at 9, SOS at 8, Sue at 7, Zest at 6, Innovation at 5, MVP at 4, Rogue at 3, 2 Serral, and 1 Maru. When they made this list, they were trying to capture the entirety of StarCraft 2, which I think if you're going to do a greatest of all time, you can't just do modern, right? That doesn't make any sense. I did feel like they were able to go through the different areas or the different time periods of StarCraft 2 and pick out pretty good players. I feel like we should have maybe more than one player than just MVP here from like the very, very early days. I guess Innovation's kind of from there too. But some surprises here for me. I would have thought Zest would be further up the list and TY maybe a little bit further down. I think undeniably in the modern era, it has to come down to these three players. It has to come down to Rogue, Serral, and Maru. For a while, it really did feel like Rogue was the best. I mean, there was a point where I basically lost count of how many tournaments and unhyped finals I casted where he just completely dominated. I guess I would have put SOS further up in the list, but SOS has always been my favorite player to cast, so maybe my bias comes in there. Rain, I'm a little bit surprised to see him here, but I think maybe in my own brain, because Rain played both StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 1, and he's currently playing StarCraft 1 right now, I think that maybe that clouds my judgment, where I remember his StarCraft 1 success a little bit more than his StarCraft 2 success, but he was, I think, a pick that they backed up pretty well. The real debate here with everybody is Serral versus Maru. Now, if you asked me to pick who's number one, I probably would have done a tie between Serral and Maru, and maybe that's like a cop-out. Maybe that's lame of me to do. But I think you have to also acknowledge that Maru has had more success over the entirety of StarCraft 2, where Serral has been here for, like, in the grand scheme of StarCraft 2, has not been killing, I think, as anywhere near as long. But the other kind of elephant in the room, so to speak, is that Serral's not won a GSL. Now, reading what people say online, some people, I've heard people refer to GSL as a small local tournament. I would rank it as very important in StarCraft 2. I think the Star League format really is the purest form of StarCraft competition, where we get to go through every game of the tournament. Players have weeks to prepare, to do research, where these other big tournaments, a lot of them are you know, marathon through in a weekend. Some of that comes down to cost, and that's why that is the way it is that Seoul is one of the only cities where you have enough great players who are either within the city or a short train ride away from the city to come into the studio to be able to do that in a cost-efficient level. But I do think it makes for the best competition. I don't know. I mean, let me know what you think in the comments on this below. But I think the easiest way for Serral to usurp Maru in this would be to actually come down and win a GSL. GSL's not even that long, guys. It's like just under 2 months. On once a week, every Thursday, 6:30 p.m. KST. Serral, I think, could take the throne here from Maru in the next couple of years of StarCraft 2 if they are able, if he's able to keep dominating the way he is. But I think winning a GSL would help a lot. I think everybody else here has won a GSL. I guess Sue never did, but he got closer to winning GSLs more often than anybody else did. By the way, for Team Liquid's sake, I think this is great content. I would like to see more things like this. I think it's great to stir the debate. And, oh, by the way, another player I thought I would see on here, but I guess maybe he needs some more time, is Raynor. Raynor's been killing it for a long time. I probably would have put him somewhere in this list for sure. Anyways, thank you for watching this video. Let me know what you think about this kind of stuff in the comments section. We have Tastos' shirts on my merch shop, tastosthreads.com. And you're always welcome to join me on my Twitch stream where I make this content live. I'm also playing games. So I'm punching my mic here, playing games, casting games, all that stuff. So thank you for watching. Have a good day, and I hope to see you in a future video. Bye-bye.